Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about 5 unexpected expenses that we ran across after moving to this area. I'm Lexi Wyer.
And I'm Jake Wyer with the Wyer Group.
Okay, so let's dive right in.
Okay.
So first, let's talk about wind and hail insurance.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely something people that move from other parts of the country aren't used to. It is a requirement due to the fact that we're such close proximity to the coast and we are hurricane prone.
Right.
So along with your property insurance, you are gonna have to carry wind and hail insurance if you have a home loan, which, let's be honest, that's most people.
Right, and your insurance broker will automatically bundle that in with your homeowner's policy. Now flood, on the other hand, that is optional. Well, depending on where you live, if you are in an active flood zone, you have to carry flood insurance. But
Right.
if you're not, you can also carry it, and it's far more affordable.
Well, yeah, like for instance, we are not in a flood zone. We carry flood insurance and I think it's $425 a year. Super affordable, kind of a no-brainer. And if you are at all concerned about flooding, which a lot of people are coming to the area, have that concern, it kind of takes care of that problem.
Right.
I'd say one of the next big issues, let's go ahead and say it's highway tax. It's a huge expense here.
Absolutely. This one we really weren't prepared for. We really didn't know.
No, we didn't.
And we did not think when we were looking into this area, we did not think to check the DMV website for different fees associated with registering your vehicle in this state.
Right. So it's 3% of the value of the vehicle.
Yes.
Which the state collects and uses for the maintenance of the road system, which, to be honest with you, the road system here is pretty nice.
It is taken care of.
But 3% of your value of your vehicle, depending on how expensive your vehicle is can be a pretty big expense, let's be honest.
Yeah, it can, and that's every time you change title.
Yeah, so we have a friend actually who, he personally bought a vehicle under his personal name and then transferred it into his business name and had to pay that twice.
Twice, and it was a very expensive vehicle.
It was a very nice vehicle.
That one stung a little bit, so just be prepared.
Yeah, that was something that we totally weren't, that's a big one actually.
Yeah.
Another one that was kind of, I would say it's more of a creature comfort, but really more of a necessity here for us is pest control.
It's absolutely a necessity. I would say in other areas, it's maybe, you know, just personal preference.
Right.
Here, it is necessary.
Quarterly, I think maintenance, pest control, we go a little above that, but if you want to be outside grilling in the summertime, you want to be enjoy like outdoor living a little bit, like having a pest control company as part of your budget is really kind of part of that and making it to where you can actually comfortably be on the outside during the summertime and springtime.
Definitely.
Especially dusk and dawn, that's when the problems are for mosquitoes.
Definitely.
So,
and we do provide our clients after they close with a list of all of our service providers that we personally use or that we personally know and that will provide you the best service for the best cost. So just know you're not alone in that. We can help.
And we vetted all those. So we had that a revolving kind of list as people, you know, show that they're worthwhile to be on that list. They come on, and if they don't, they get removed.
Yep.
So from there, I would say, what's the next big cost that we were like, wow, when we moved here?
So the water. If you have done any research online, then some issues with the water and Gen X contamination have undoubtedly come up in your search.
Yeah, we had a big scare here locally about the Gen X DuPont dumping into the Cape Fear River. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. Since then, the EPA has forced to clean up, multi-millions clean up. It's below the EPA acceptable level, so the water is drinkable per EPA guidelines, whatever that means. Unfortunately, EPA allows a lot of stuff in our drinking water, so if having clean water and you're worried about what's going in your body and what you're ingesting, having a bottle service to come deliver bottled water that has been reverse osmosis filtered, or you could actually put a reverse osmosis system on your house and your drinking water and do it right there at your faucet, which
Definitely.
is, if you're gonna be doing it long term, is probably worth the investment.
It is. That actually was surprisingly less expensive than we thought.
Yeah.
And because we are transparent with y'all on our page, that was $1,600 to install for the fridge and ice maker and then at the sink.
Right.
As well, versus a monthly cost where you are renting the refrigeration stand and then however many bottles of water that you drink. And reverse osmosis is the key word here.
Right. A lot of people, they get confused with a filter that's in your fridge or a Brita filter. That's a charcoal filter. It's not going to remove some of these chemicals that are in your guys' water. Unfortunately, the Gen X thing, it's in everybody's water, and a lot of these chemicals are allowed at certain levels in everybody's water. So just something to be aware of. See what's actually, get a water test done. You might be kind of surprised what you're drinking regardless of where you are in the country.
Right. Okay, so let's get to the last one, our fifth unexpected expense.
Oh, so allergies are a real concern here.
Where allergies aren't the expense, but Zyrtec is going to be.
You're going to have a healthy Zyrtec budget for the summertime, and really, like, Lexi has allergies kind of spattered throughout the year because stuff's blooming all year here.
In the weirdest times. So let's talk about the great pollinating that we go through every year in spring for about 3 weeks, where pine pollen falls everywhere and it's neon green. And then it rains and there's like neon green streams going down the street.
Yeah, you wash your car every day. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, cars are yellow.
Yeah.
It's a thing. But I actually don't have allergies during that time. I have it.
When ragweed, I think, is your big one, when that blooms, which is some winter time.
Yeah, twice a year.
Yeah, so some of these things are creature comforts. Like Zyrtec, really, to be able to breathe and operate in a normal way is probably not a creature comfort. It's probably a necessity, depending how bad your allergies are.
But you've never had allergies before in other states?
No, I'm from Southern California, never once had allergies. I just thought I was chronically ill here. Turns out I have allergies in North Carolina, so I also take Zyrtec in the summertime.
Yes, I've lived in 4 states and had allergies everywhere, but here by far the worst.
So I hope that's helpful. We're always going to be completely transparent, the good, the bad, the ugly of the area. You know, it's a great area. It's a great area to raise a family, retire. It has some stuff that's not so great too.
Of course, like anywhere does. But if you have any questions about any of these things, we do promise total transparency always. So just reach out with any of those questions you might have.
Yeah, and if you have questions, go check out the channel. All we do is cover information about the area, different neighborhoods, things like that. There's over 100 videos. If this video specifically was helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll be notified every time we do upload videos like this. So if you are considering a move to here, you can keep an eye on the channel a little easier like that.
Absolutely. And we are currently accepting new clients. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Reach out anytime. Give us a call, text, email, Lexi at movingwilmington.com, Jake at movingwilmington.com, and we would love to hear from you.
Love to hear from you guys.